So today we are doing Surah Al-Baqarah, ayah number 265. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ومثل الذين ينفقون أموالهم ابتغاء مرضات الله وتثبيتا من أنفسهم كمثل جنة بربوة أصابها وابل فآتت أكلها ضعفين فإن لم يصبها وابل فطل والله بما تعملون بصير. And the example of those who spend their wealth seeking the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and certainly from their inner souls, it is like a garden on a height on which heavy rain fell so that it yielded its harvest double. Then if not the heavy rain falls on it, then a drizzle, and Allah is the all-seer of what you do. It's just a rough translation. I'm not going to the details of grammar because that's not what we are focusing on. So those who spend their wealth in seeking pleasure of Allah, amwal is not only for money wealth, but whatever mal is there, so that if you're spending for seeking the pleasure of Allah, mardat. And you see, mardat, the root word is ra, dad and waw. Ra, dad and waw is there many times in the Quran, and with the general meaning of pleasure, being pleased, being satisfied. So if you see the dictionary, he was pleased or satisfied, then regarded him as a goodwill, a favor. And you'll see one more word mentioned here, ridwanun, means grace, acceptance, the pleasure, favor, or one who is responsible or accountable, a loving person. So let's look at the different ayat and how this word you will be seeing in the Quran. وَلَن تَرْضَى, and never will be pleased. تَرْضَى, you will see sometimes تَرْضَى. Then you have here again the same word تَرْضَاهَا. You just have an attached pronoun, sorry. You just have an attached pronoun here. You will be pleased with it. تَرْضَاهَا. Mardat is again the noun form. Mardat meaning pleasure, which is the word we just picked up. Then تَرَاضَوْا, تَرَاضَوْا, they agree. تَرَاضَوْا is for the waw al-jama', waw and alif you can see at the end. تَرَاضَوْا. Then تَرَاضٍ, تَرَاضٍ, mutual consent. تَرَاضٍ. Then again mardat, same word. Then you have تَرْضَوْنَ, تَرْضَوْنَ, meaning you agree. Now notice this is an irregular verb, so if you have learned some conjugations, this pattern may not exactly match those conjugations because irregular verbs follow the different pattern based on the root letters. وَرِضْوَانٌ, and approval. Ridwan is also pleasure, approval. Here رِضْوَانٌ مِّنَ اللَّهِ, and approval from Allah. When you say أَفَمَنِ اتَّبَعَ رِضْوَانَ اللَّهِ, so is the one who pursues the pleasure of Allah. So Ridwan, it's a very common word. It's even a name of you. People keep names also as Ridwan. Then تَرَاضَيْتُمْ, you mutually agree. تَرَاضَيْتُمْ for antum. تَرَاضٍ, mutual consent. يَرْضَى for yeah, for he. يَرْضَى, he approves. Mardat already done. وَرِضْوَانًا, done. Let's move down. وَرَضِيتُ, you will see this in one of the dua as well. رَضِيتُ بِاللَّهِ رَبًّا, رَضِيتُ, and I have approved. From the two is for ana, and I have approved. وَرِضْوَانَهُ, you have an attached pronoun here, his pleasure. وَرَضُوا, and they are pleased. وَرَضُوا, they are pleased. وَلِيَرْضَوْهُ, there are many words here. وَلِيَرْضَوْ and who, and so that they may be pleased with it, but the meaning is for please. يُرْضُونَكُمْ, they satisfy you. يُرْضُونَكُمْ, again satisfaction comes from what? When a person is pleased, they are satisfied. So that is what the basic meaning is, but the word you will see in many